What's your name? Where you from? Where you going? Hey, where you going? I'm in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen trying to break my arm. You gonna have to run it up. You wanna.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Denver, the forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice shot from the wing.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Oh, he misses the dunk. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. Gordon trying to break loose. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist from Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Holmgren. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer. And Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the 3, he's got all of those.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the shot goes down.
Nice seeing Gordon get it done over some pretty tight, stingy defense there, showing just how confident he is in the post.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City and going against Denver, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seed.
There's Porter with the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Williams. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
So he gets them both. Clark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic grabs the miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Murray for 3. They get it back. Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Giddey. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Outside Gordon. Porter passes to Caldwell Pope. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Defensive foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Pass to Gordon. And here's Porter. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Porter's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nuggets.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 11 feet away. And that one goes long.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now the pass to Porter. Outside for Murray. Caldwell Pope pass to Jokic. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
They're trailing by 4. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Collins checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Dort. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wallace. Passes it to Joe. Now here's Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets leading by 4 to the paint. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Wallace. Inside, Holmgren. Looking to end the run. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Outside Jackson. He kicks to Watson. Wallace against Jackson. Here's Brown. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Wallace. Wiggins outside. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And finished off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Kennard. No scoring in this one. And stolen by Wiggins. Kennard against Wallace. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This break, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Wallace hits 2 free throws. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Najee passes to Watson. Jackson, that's good. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. He's coming off an excellent season. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 8 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
Now, here's Watson after the miss from John Collins. Pass to Strother. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And so here's Denver after Oklahoma City gets the 3. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. Dishes it to Watson. Here's Strother. Back to Watson. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Denver on top, up by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Denver leading by 3. They've got Jamal Murray. Michael Porter's out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Hey, we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer. He loves throwing it down.
Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Williams. Collins trying to break free. That one's in. His first shot this game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Murray, the pass to Brown. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in this play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. The Nuggets leading by 3. Now Murray. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Collins. And Giddey gets it to go. 6 points here for Josh Giddey. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Collins. Pass to Dort. Back to Giddey. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. Here's Collins. And it's Denver with the rebound. Feeds it to Porter. Murray, the pass to Brown. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
They're trailing by 5.
Reggie Jackson.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter pulls it in.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
On the wing, Porter. Here's Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Outside Jackson. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And now Williams running the floor all by himself. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Jokic, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Dort. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets leading by 3. Jokic with it. He has 6. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Boy, his ball handling skills for a guy of his size and the creativity he plays with, just remarkable when you watch Jokic do his thing.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better. 4th in field goal percentage. And they also showed up defensively. Top 5 in terms of opponent field goal percentage. They really won a lot of games on that side of the floor.
And you just brought up their assists. They worked the ball around so well. Their offense last season revolved around their passing game. Dort attacking. It's good.
I like when Dort seeks out his offense, using that athleticism well there on the drive.
And here's Jackson. The pass to Jokic. Jokic takes it in, takes the bump, and puts it through.
Reggie Jackson with the dive.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder, trailing by 5. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
No good on the 3. Thunder trailing by 5. Down low, here's Collins, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Collins has got 4 points this quarter. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
A different look for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jokic. Aiden Watson comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Luke Kennard in for Jackson. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for John Collins. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Kennard. Tries again. And that one drops. Kennard's got his first points of the night.
And Caldwell Pope has improved as a passer. Nice to see that development in his game.
Passes it to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Kennard. Porter looking it over. Back to Kennard. Over Wallace. Up again, and Porter putting it right back in. Porter's got 8 points.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Wallace against Kennard. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Kennard kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Kennard. There's the 3. And they'll get another chance. And he uses the glass on the lane. 5 points in the game.
And they have been really active on the boards this quarter. Those second chance points are keeping them in the game.
Wallace outside. To the left side wing. For 3, Holmgren. He can't get that one.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Misses the 3. Thunder trailing by 5. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Now, here's Holmgren. 5 points in the game. Here's Joe. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Joe passes to Holmgren, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points for Chet Holmgren.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Porter. Caldwell Pope outside. The kick out to Porter. Here's Naji. No good there. Good D by Holmgren. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Wallace, the pass to Dort. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Wiggins. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Denver in the lead. Watson surveying the D. Knocked away. Stolen by Dort. Here's Wallace. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And it's Watson with the ball for the Nuggets. Porter kicks to Watson. 17 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. Back to Porter. Shoots over Dort. No good on that one. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Nuggets lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy. Kind of like Shaq.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. They're scoring and giving them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's George in at the 3 spot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic just got 13 points.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it. I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Here's Dort after the Nuggets pick up 2. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Porter. And the layup's good off the glass. Porter's got the lead up to 10 now for Denver.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Count it. 9 points in the game so far.
I love that dish down low.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Murray outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Thunder trailing by 8. On the wing, Giddey. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
And how about first in terms of three-point shooting, the damage they do from beyond, maybe the biggest offensive weapon in our league.
And last season, everything started with their defense. You mentioned their #1 ranking in steals. The pressure they put on opponents was non-stop. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorer. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, third.
And looking back, his points per game really underscore the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Free throw good, Murray.
And, you know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
Thunder trailing by 6. Williams scanning the floor. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. Here's Jokic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible. I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now, here's Kennard. Pass to Chuncho. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Williams. Denver grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Jokic passes to Jackson. Back to Jokic. The power of Jokic.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Thunder trailing by 6. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City. The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Jackson. The pass to Kennard. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Kicks to Jackson. And he banks in the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Wiggins in the post. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that game against the Spurs, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Jokic with the bucket.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That's his first foul. And the Thunder with some changes. Isaiah Joe comes in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Josh Giddey. So it's the Thunder now. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Joe. Higgins outside. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Najee. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Brown the pass to Murray. Over Wallace. Murray, no good. The Thunder shooting 43% from the floor. Tries from 10. Here's Collins. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Collins has got 4 this quarter.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Murray. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Here's a look at some stats for Murray. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 21 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Free throw good, Murray.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
And so Murray nails both of them. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And Denver has possession after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown the pass to Chancellor. Here's Brown. Stolen by Collins. Now Joe. And good that time. 6 points for Wallace.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Murray against Wallace. Murray outside. Pass to Strother. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Najee, and he finishes nicely on the way. Najee's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
And finished off by Collins.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Chancellor, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
1:04 left here in the third quarter. Here's Brown. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Collins. Denver able to train the three. The baseline J off the mark. To the inside. And that one, good. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Joe passes to Collins. To the middle, here's Wallace. Rebound by Murray. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Oklahoma City ball. Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren. Nugent-Dort.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's the Denver Nuggets looking at a 13. Point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Giddey. They've got Jackson. It's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Brown. Defended by Dort. Williams in the post. Pass to Holmgren. Launches it. Chanchar grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here are the Nuggets now. After the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Haji. The Thunder pull it in. Giddey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Dort. And Brown pulls it down. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Jackson, beyond the arc, cranes the three-pointer. Jackson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Denver.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Christian Brown.
2 shots.
Wallace hits 2 free throws.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And he gets it to go. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The shot's good.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
The Nuggets leading by 14. Jackson with it. Down low, taken away by Williams. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Now here's Jackson.
And Jackson is a vet. He's been in this league a long time and understands exactly when he should look to set others up.
Reggie Jackson with the
on the wing, Williams. Holmgren. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Shot clock at 5. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here is Giddey. From 8. Here's Holmgren. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Wallace against Jackson. To the inside. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. There's Porter with the three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Cason Wallace. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus.
Kevin? Thanks, David. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. When he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Dort against Porter. Murray outside. He's on target from 8 feet out. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
Left the defender stunned, stupefied. Murray with magnetic handles.
Giddey finds Holmgren. Dort against Porter. Now, here's Dort. Defense right on him. Here's Giddey. Good on the baseline, Jay. 10 points here for Josh Giddey.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Here's Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Holmgren. Over Jokic. Misses off the left iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Giddey against Caldwell Pope. From deep, Jokic. Good D by Holmgren. Thunder trailing by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Now here's Murray. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dort, and he goes in for the dunk.
Athletic play from Dort on the drive. Coming in hot and finishing it off with the slam.
Caldwell Pope right side. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slings it in.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to get back on track here. That one good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Porter. Holmgren with the steal. 3-on-3. They grab their own miss. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Oh, that's a powerhouse drive by Jokic. Busting up the defense and getting to his shot.
And they're trailing by 17. Time called here, but Thunder decide to talk it over. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 17.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Now here's Jackson. To the wing right side. Off target with his three. Thunder trailing by 15.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Second team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the line for two.
The first free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. The Nuggets leading by 13. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the pass to Kennard. Over to the left wing. Watson kicks to Kennard. Passes it to Jackson. Clock at 4. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson misses. Under trailing by 13.
Not only racking up points, but also limiting their opponent's scoring. Really impressive win here for the Nuggets.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Man, always nice to get win number one against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against Oklahoma City.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jokic.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Jackson dishes to Watson. Back to Jackson. Inside, here's Najee. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Najee.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jackson. Pass to Watson over Williams. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Jackson.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, Coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if I say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.